Hi, Mark here with RawNutrition.com. In this video I'll be comparing two stainless steel juicers juicing a variety of mixed vegetables. So I have here the Super Angel juicer. This is model 7500, also known as the Pro model in the US. It's also sometimes called the Angelia or the Angel. Basically the one company in South Korea manufacturing these, but it does carry a few different names depending on the country where it is sold in. So this juicer here is all stainless steel, turns at 82 revolutions per minute. And I'm comparing it with the Breville model 800. This juicer turns at its maximum speed is actually 13,000 revolutions per minute. It's not quite all stainless steel, so I'll go ahead and I'll open this up and show you. So the Centrifugal juicer does have a stainless steel feed chute plastic pusher. Pretty much the only stainless steel juicer I could compare the Super Angel with. The only stainless steel juicer centrifuge juicer that has mostly stainless steel parts. So you do have the blade where everything is broken down and spun through to get the juice out. And your juicing bowl is also made of stainless steel. But your juice flows into a plastic cup. The cover is plastic and so is the pusher, as I previously mentioned. The advantage with this juicer is the wide mouth feed chute, but it is centrifuge juicer, so it is going to incorporate air into the juice. And also I don't find it gets that much juice out, but we'll let results show the exact comparison between the two. With the Super Angel juicer, you really have an all stainless steel machine. So it's pretty much the only one of its kind. This little cover that goes over the screen is really just a couple parts to this juicer. You have here the feed chute and screen assembly. So everything comes here. The first holes here are a little larger than the holes afterwards, but you see there's a lot of screen surface here for the juice to get extracted out. So basically all the produce you put in is broken through these two gears turning towards each other, and the remaining pulp goes through this section where the remaining juice is pushed out of that pulp. Absolutely no plastic comes in contact with the juice or the vegetables. And definitely this is the easiest twin gear juicer to assemble. I saw there's just two gears and the housing little cover here. And you place your juice bowl in the pulp collecting cup. Very important to place it right here under the lip. That will prevent the juicer from tipping. If you just leave your pulp collecting bowl when you're juicing, you will get some tipping. There's a fair bit of weight on the front of the Super Angel. Those gears weigh actually a little more than 3 pounds. So it's actually designed like this with this little lip here. And now you'll actually have no movement and no tipping of the juicer when you're juicing. So I've left these whole since the feed chute is whole. These have been cut down a bit, probably even smaller than you really need to cut down. Obviously smaller carrots you'll be able to put them into the feed chute. But in this case we did cut them down a little bit small just to make it easier for feeding. I've got exact amounts weighed. The carrots in here are exactly weighed. The only difference is these are cut, so is the celery, so are the beets, and I've got one dinosaur kale leaf on each side and a piece of ginger on each side. Perfect, so I'll get started. I will juice at first with the the Breville juicer, the model 800. I will use that on high at its maximum speed. Okay, well that's very loud. It's definitely very quick. For some reason, even though the juicer's completely assembled, that's why I was checking here. I've got some beet juice that got spit out for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, it's really fast. You have to go, once you feed your things in, they get taken up quickly. I'll take it apart after when I compare the yield and the pulp between the two. So with the Super Angel, definitely a lot quieter. There is a switch on the back, main switch, and then I will start the switch on the front. So it will definitely take a little longer. It won't be as fast as with the little need to push. So with the 13,000 revolutions per minute, it's 150 times faster. The Breville juicer, as far as time, definitely beats out. So what we're looking for essentially is quality of juice. Something like this just gets taken up right in. The harder vegetables will require a little bit more pushing. This is the Model 7500, the Model Pro in the US. It's stainless steel food grade. With 304. There's also the Model 8500, and the only difference is that stainless steel is 316, which is surgical quality stainless steel. This juicer does have an auto reverse feature to protect the motor and the gears if ever there was something that got stuck. I haven't experienced that, and I'm not too sure what could cause it to drop, maybe something very hard inside. Super Angel also is the twin gear with the largest gears because diameter, and definitely the longest. Also, the twin gears on here have absolutely no plastic parts, unlike the Green Star or the Omega twin gear juicer or the Green Power chemical juicer. So I didn't really need, these didn't need to be so short, they could have just been longer. The pieces, we just cut them down in preparation for juicing here. Put the piece in there. Now the motor of the Super Angel is fan cooled, so once you're done juicing, the fan will run a little bit to cool off the motor. So let's start by comparing on each side of the pulp. So here, with the Super Angel, the pulp is really broken down. It's also very dry just to the touch. I don't even feel any moisture. Here's the pulp from our Super Angel. And let's check out the pulp from the Breville juicer. You do have pulp that ends up stuck here on the sides of the lid. Definitely the pulp is finely ground because it is shaved down through that blade. And everything here out the back. said finely ground, most of it is finely ground. Unfortunately, with the centrifuge juicer, lots of pieces have gone through whole. You can see all these celery pieces whole. Let's put this aside for the moment, and let's compare our juice yield. You're seeing a fair bit of separation in foam here. I'm going to go ahead and put everything in for comparison. Okay, well there you have, just looking at it quickly like this, you definitely see more juice with the Super Angel, and as I mentioned, everything was weighed, all the carrots portions, the beet portion are identical weights, same thing for the celery. So definitely identical weights on each side, and we are putting in here pretty much 21 ounces, and with the Breville, now I'm looking at the line just before the foam starts. So I've got 21 ounces here, and I have 16 ounces here with the Breville. So just there as far as yield, much higher yield, and you can tell the difference in the pulp. I'll squeeze it there near the end so I don't get my hands all dirty. Let's do a taste test. It's 21 ounces, 16 ounces, definitely a lot more juice with the Super Angel juicer. Let's give these a try. It's very nice. Obviously this juicer leaves no pulp in the juice. Everything has to go through that fine hole screen to get into the juice bowl. And the flavor is very nice. So this one, I mean, I can taste the difference between a juicer that's done with a slow process and a fast process. Even everything was cold from the refrigerator. I can feel a little more warmth in this one than I do with the Super Angel. Super Angel is nice and cold. This one's a little bit warmer. I actually feel a little bit of grit in it that I'm not feeling in there. But all in all, pretty much the same. You can see even the difference. The twin gear juicer, the juice is much more homogeneous. With the Breville centrifuge juicer, the juice is wanting to separate, even if it's a little different color. Flavor wise, I definitely prefer the one with the Super Angel. So, and getting back to the pulp comparison, the breakdown of the pulp with the Super Angel is really extraordinary, even compared to other juicers or the other twin gear juicers. It's really fine and really broken down, and you really can't squeeze anything out. The pulp hardly even feels moist. It's rather amazing. Over on this side, well, the pulp just looks like a big mess. I've got pieces of vegetables. It feels really wet, and there's all our juice, right, from our 16 to our 21 ounces. There's our missing 5 ounces of juice. It's all in here. It's really wet and dripping. Yeah, I could probably squeeze it more, but there's so many pieces inside, it's keeping me from squeezing it. So even when I retake it, a lot of juice. So all in all, definitely price-wise, Super Angel juicer's three times more, but you're getting a lot more juice, and you're getting it at a slow speed, a speed that doesn't incorporate air or oxygen to oxidize your juice. So in this demonstration and comparison, the Super Angel definitely wins out. As far as juice yield, maybe a little longer. As far as preparation for your vegetables and juicing time will definitely be a little longer, but the quality of the juice I find is much better. Well, again, this is Mark with RawNutrition.com. Be sure to check us out online and subscribe to our videos here on YouTube for more product demonstration.